Hello Fit Fam, good day. Hi. So I've got a video that I would like us to watch and discuss. Watch the video and you see me after the video.
Would you like to sit and eat it? Or stand and eat it?
Every Monday morning, Connor comes home for breakfast.
Nice, your mum making breakfast for you.
She's trying to.
She's trying to.
It is Lindsay's favourite day of the week, but she holds her son a little closer these days.
He's a mummy's boy, aren't you?
Connor is 23. He has bipolar and autism, caused by a rare genetic condition.
He was sectioned at the age of 16 with the bipolar. So he was taken into hospital at 16 and stayed in there. We were told for 6 weeks and he was in there for 2.5 years. Right, there you go. You get in.
For his own safety, Connor cannot be left alone and cannot legally live at home with his younger siblings.
You okay? Yeah, fist bump.
So he lives in a residential home in Coventry, owned by Lifeways, a private company paid to provide 24-hour one-to-one care.
Okay.
But then Connor went missing from the supposedly secure home, found almost a mile away, and Lindsay's suspicions began piling up.
So we could tell something was off. He would abscond, saying he didn't want to go back. He's put on a lot of weight. He's almost 20 stone now. And he probably went in at around 13, 14 stone.
So Lindsay installed a camera in his room. Within days, the camera captures Connor eating out of a bin in the middle of the night with no carer in sight. He was eating from it for almost an hour.
I felt sick to my stomach. That he is one-to-one care for a reason. That's my child. The staff should be there looking after him.
Connor should never be left unsupervised, and yet day after day his carers are seen fast asleep at 7 o'clock in the morning, at 9 o'clock at night. At times, Connor has to wake them up. Others are seen ignoring him completely as he tries to talk to them, before turning off the light and having a sleep at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Lifeways is charging the council £4,700 a week for Connor's care.
They'd mock him, they'd vape next to him, shouting in his face. Every day was neglect, every shift was neglect. That was Connor's normality, but we just didn't know it. He can't help having to live there, and I don't want him to have to live there, but he has to. I actually thought I could die happy. I don't know if that sounds silly, but I knew he'd be okay. But now I just think if anything happened to me, like what's going to happen to him?
Lifeways is the UK's largest provider of supported living for adults with learning disabilities, caring for around 4,000 people.
Lifeways is a...
So you've seen the video now. What do you think? As a human being first, and then as a healthcare practitioner, what do you think? The video is about a young lad called Connor who obviously has some learning disability. I think they mentioned autism, they mentioned bipolar disorder, and he was having difficulty staying at home with his family. He had to go into care, and how he was treated in care. We'll start with having the thought that why was he in care in the first place? He could have been at home. I'll tell you this, it's a very hard decision for families to put their child in care. It's not the best decision to make at all. It's not an easy decision to make. So for whatever reason, according to the mom, he was safer in care for himself and for the siblings. So they have their reason why he's in care. That's why the care institution is there for families that are struggling to cope with challenging behavior or challenging needs like that. Now he's in care. The council is paying a lot of money for his care, but what are the carers doing? As a parent, seeing him eat from the bin, it broke my heart. Seeing your child eat from the bin, why did that happen? Was he not having enough food during the day? And the mom also mentioned that he was a 24-hour care package. So basically, somebody is supposed to stay with him 24/7. So if a shift is going, another one is coming. But that didn't happen. Even the ones that were there, they were not doing what they were supposed to do. And it's so shameful. It's so shameful, and I've been seeing lots of video about this situation on the internet, and people are trying to spin it in a racial way to say, oh, the care workers, they're all black, they're giving some standard care and all that. And what I just have to say concerning that is there are idiots across all races. There are idiots across all races. So don't try to use this as a racial spin to say, oh, black gives substandard care and all that, because no, that is absolutely wrong. That is not correct. What I would say is that they failed, the professionals, they failed in their professional duty. They didn't give the young man the care that was meant to be his. He was unsafe, rather it was unsafe for him whilst in their care. We actually had a moment where one of the carers was vaping, where he was ignored. It was really sad. And if you watch the actual video, which I'll put in the comment section, if you watch the actual video to the end, there are other issues that were raised. The issue of staff shortages, which is an ongoing healthcare issue, staff shortages, the issue of should healthcare professionals have a camera now that needs to monitor their behavior, and not just monitor their behavior, also for their own safeguarding. Sometimes healthcare professionals come across aggressive patient or service user or violent people, so for their own protection and also for the protection of those that they are caring for, should the healthcare professionals be wearing the cameras. I just had to share these videos, and more of these videos like this, or more videos like this will be shared if I come across them, and we'll just talk about it. We'll just share your thoughts. What do you think? Do you think that's okay? Well, I don't think any sane person would think that's okay, because it's not okay. It's all shade of wrong, and people should not use it as a racial war concerning how professionals care for their clients. I hope you have a good day. Please share this video and take care of yourself. Bye.